this?
This task is
His
beyond
paws
me.
filled the brim of human intestines. Lovely.
Why did you drag me here, you wench? To mock me one last time? Go on, finish me! Drink my blood, devour my soul! Just get on with it. Let me die at last.
Thornton lies on the floor, wounded and glaring at Minago, with loathing as she leans over him, struggling to speak through his cut lip. The dwarf rasps.
Staunton, light of my life, don't be so silly. I could never hurt you. I brought you away from the battle to save you. My love, you don't belong in this grubby city where everyone hates you. Come away with me. You know I have always loved you.
The Lilith too caresses his face, and the soft glow of a healing spell closes his wounds.
You lying filth! You have the gall to say that to my face? But it was you. It was all you. You're the reason I lost everything. You're the reason why everyone despises me!
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights. No, it was all of them. The Crusaders and their witless queen. If you remember the day Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler. You refused, of course. You and your principles. But look what's become of you.
What a pathetic scene. Look what love has reduced him to. Then again, love is always a calamity of some kind. A shipwreck.
An odd pensive look appears in Darian's eyes.
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of Iomedae. But like all demons, she has built a mountain of lies and deception upon this one grain of truth.
My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen.
What are you hoping for, demon? Thornton is loyal to the Crusades' cause. He won't succumb to your lies.
There's no bigger lie in all of Galarian than your beloved Crusades. Its century-old delusion encouraged by your disgraced queen. The only thing that is true is my love for you, my darling.
Thornton gets to his feet and looks at the eyeless Lilith with a strange expression in his face. A mountain would sooner weep than this grim dwarf, but tears now well in his eyes.
Dearest, it's all right. I'm here. We'll never be parted again. Let's go. Come.
Get back!
Grasping his weapon, Storm slashes at Minago's eyeless face, and with a surprising agility for one of his stature, flees up the stairs.
Curses! Stubborn as a mule. Never mind, my pet. Never mind. You won't get far. You will kiss this scratch and beg for forgiveness. You will be mine. Wholly, eternally, and willingly.
Lilith runs a hand. Lilith runs a hand over her face, staining her delicate fingers with blood. Shit! Up this fucking stairs!
Let us press on.
They will break against
Huh,
our
that's not
resolve.
good. And
You've crossed
kill.
the wrong mongrel.
Just fucking throw everyone at you at this point. Did I go Scottish when I said loyal? Oops. That was not my intention. I can say that much. Oh. He just fucking ignored me. Right, go, Woljiff.
You won't survive me.
If I could charge, I would fucking charge, but I can't charge because we're out of fucking... We're fatigued. The only person who isn't fatigued is the one person who was fatigued when we got here.
We shall overcome.
Because I unfatigued over my last lay on hands.
I'll make short work of this.
Distract them from me.
Endure this.
I must rest to fight another day.
This is my kind of work.
We march ahead.
That's it. One big stone, no doubt about it. The city's greatest sight before it was tossed upside down, that is. Upon entering the chamber where the vanquished Wardstone resides, the Crusaders could have expected many things: an ambush, deadly spells, or a horde of enemies. But not an empty hall, still and silent, with no Menaga or her henchmen. Only the obelisk and glimmers of light dancing on the dirty floor. And again, all is not as placid as it seems. Samael once again hears the seething choir. This time the voices sound louder, more insistent. One step, another, and suddenly Samael sees the Wardstone not as it was a moment ago, but somehow completely different. It is no monolith emanating light. It is a cage made of pure energy. The place where Deskari struck looks like the festering wound from which the tendrils of dirty red and purple darkness creep throughout the entire artifact. And there, inside, two hosts of flaming warriors are locked in battle. One is light, one is blood, the other is blood red. They're all waiting for what? Hearken unto the white light warriors' words. The light warriors speak of duty, service, and sacrifices made. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstone. Each one contains a host of angels, volunteers from heaven who committed to this indefinite imprisonment in order to guard the mortal kind from the demonic threat. They make no complaint, they ask no easing of their burden. If the goddess and her herald offered them the same choice again, they would consider it the ultimate honor to sacrifice their freedom for the cause. The angels know Deskari's evil plan. When the last light of the light warriors fell, the Wardstone will become a deadly explosive that will destroy everything around it, and the other obelisks in the chain will meet the same fate. The light warriors pray for help. They plead for someone to strike down their fallen brethren. Those who succumb to the demonic corruption are already beyond salvation, but if they are stopped, it will allow the Wardstone to heal and the light host to continue its duty. The crystal chisel discovered in the ancient ruins of Kenabres is the ideal weapon for this task. It will cut out the corruption along with those who succumb to it and restore the Wardstone to full power. Hearken unto the Red Warriors. You guys stop spamming the chat, please. Come on. I'll do it in a minute. I'm just reading. The Red Warriors speak of pain and lies and disillusionment. Their words reveal the truth of the Wardstone. The barrier surrounding the Worldwound is built on the bondage and suffering of countless angels. Every injury dealt to the Wardstone, these angels experience as physical agony. The pain is driving them insane. Deceived by the hollow platitudes about duty and our service, they suffer torment day after day for the sake of the ungrateful mortals who do not even know their names enough. The Red Warriors know that their blades are now turned against their former brethren, hasten the triumph of Deskari and his servants. Once the Wardstone has been wholly corrupted by corruption, it will become a deadly weapon under the demon's control. Some of the obelisk prisoners beg for freedom, while others pray only for death. But they all agree that their existence is unendurable. The crystal chisel discovered in the ruins of Kenabres will be a perfect weapon for this massacre. It cannot force open the door. It cannot force open the door for those who wish to escape. But it can destroy the Wardstone along with the prisoners, willing and unwilling. None will be able to claim victory, but all will be gifted a merciful death that will end the suffering once for all. Make a decision. There it is, the fate of two angelic hosts, faithful and fallen, the fate of Kenabres, perhaps even all Mendev, now rest in the hero's hands. How will he proceed? Whatever this crystal chisel may be, its power is great indeed. It can destroy the stone along with its inhabitants, or it can mend it by killing the angel defectors within. What it cannot do, alas, is free those who wish to escape and keep the stone intact for those who wish to remain. But somehow, deep within the hero's souls, the familiar eye perceives endless rage, unbridled hatred. What will happen if he is unleashed now at the stone? Quell the anger of the Red Warriors by offering them peace. Samael addressed the furious Red Warriors, not in words, but in his intention and inspirations. The torment-wearied angels see compassion in him, and also a promise of rest. One day the demons will be driven back. One day the Worldwound will vanish like a nightmare chased away by the spring dawn. One day the sky above Kenabres will once again gleam a dazzling blue. When that day comes, the Worldstone will no longer be needed and the angels' watch will be at an end. Overcome by this vision, the Red Warriors drop their weapons with bowed heads. They say words of farewell and fall into a deep sleep, one that will not be broken until this promise is fulfilled and they regain their freedom. The injury inflicted by Deskari still gleams scarlet within the Worldstone, but the spread of corruption has been halted. The obelisk fills with vital, healing light. The Crusaders succeeded, the angels' battle within the Warstone has ended, and the threat to the entire chain of the stones has been dead eliminated. Of course, this has won no guarantees of the safety of the future. What happens here can happen again. Mendevians can no longer rely on Eminia's gift, once they once did, but the danger has passed for now. Thank you for the stretch posture checks, and also the hydrate.
Look at them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Deskari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
A blisteringly vivid memory releases you, and you return from the depths of the past to the present. You feel a fresh breeze on your face. The energy expelled from the Warstone has blown the roof off the Gary garrison. The Warstone energy suffuses you, and through you flows into your allies.
What is happening? Help us, Iomade!
What are you doing here? How? I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks when you have her cornered. Don't celebrate yet, mortal. There's no one to hide you from me now.
What? How did Monago get here? She didn't rush into the chamber. She has been here the whole time, but some unknown spell has stopped you and your enemies from seeing each other.
Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. You'll die anyway.
Looking down, you notice the wound on your chest has opened up again and is bleeding as if you were hit by a sword. There is no pain, all you feel is power filling you. Right before your eyes, the edges of your wound start to join and heal until it closes and fully. Monago's face twists in frustration. The demoness looks formidable with her entourage around her, but her threat ring hollow to you now. You look at her and feel a titan looking at an ant. Overwhelming, all-conquering power fills you. What That little demoness, those irritating hordes of the abyss. The gods themselves are your only equals now. Crusaders never surrender. I will vanquish evil.
In Iomede's name, we will cast you back into the abyss.
What are you babbling about? You can't possibly still have any hope of victory, you doomed little cockroach. Your pathetic crusades are the laughing stock of the abyss. Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory? All you've done is postpone the deaths of all the other mortals. And not even for very long. But your wait for death is over. You won't see what I'm going to do to your little friends, because I'm going to kill you right now.
Let's have some fun.
Oh shit, we're no longer fatigued. Mythic powers. Gain 2 additional attacks per round. All your attacks ignore enemies' DR automatically and all confirm all critical hits and deal 100% divine damage. Holy shit, every first attack you make gets an extra deals 40. Oh, what the fuck? So if I attack there. Oh shit.
Out of my sight.
Well, that's cool. He killed himself, the absolute idiot.
Time to share your treasures.
I mean, yeah, I think this is the guaranteed plot armor at this point.
Make every strike count.
Holy shit, so many attacks. I'm not even gonna get to my turn. I'm not happy about this. I want a turn. Hello, Monago.
Go for their heart!
I will see to your demise.
Fuck it out with the big plot armor. Now the main child gets the big bed. Big bad, yeah. Okay, for some reason I can't. I will just end. Hey! Oi!
You crossed the wrong line.
You know what, Lan? You can have her. She's being a cunt. I did not mean to make them all go fast. That was an accident.
The light, take you.
Do not hold back.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill these guys first.
I'll cut you wide open.
You know what? Hello, Monago.
Why are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
All traces of Monago's bravado have disappeared, and now her voice trembles with panic.
Monago! To me!
Staunton, my darling. I knew you'd come back for me.
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body first. Killing me won't be a challenge, I know. But I can last long enough to give her time to escape.
Staunton, don't do this.
Don't do it? And why not?
You still have a chance to redeem yourself.
Staunton, it's the truth. The Crusaders of Kenabres have treated you like dirt. But we would never do that to you. We are your friends.
Shut up! I've been listening to fairy tales about redemption for 70 years! Enough! Not another word!
What did she promise you for your betrayal, Dresden? You must know that's a lie.
She's already given me a lot more than all you Crusaders ever did. Compassion, understanding, kind words. So what if it's a lie? I want to believe her lies. I've had it up to here with yours. Your lies about forgiveness and redemption. Enough talking. Monargo, cast your spells and get out of here. I'll hold him off. Quickly, before I change my mind.
No, my sweet, I won't abandon you. We'll leave this place together, and we'll go where we can be happy.
Go. Let me finally. God damn it all! Let's go!
Thornton clenches his teeth, swallowing the rest of his words. Panting, he looks between Monargo and you and back again. At last, the dwarf nods. The demon and the traitor vanish in a magical haze. You feel the energy thrumming through your body and soul start to fade. It doesn't leave you. It hides somewhere deep down, leaving behind a small amount of incredible energy, as well as the understanding that you will be one day master that inconceivably huge power. Oh my god, I've gained my first... I've gained my first rank as a mythic hero, starting the whole track of development. From class level, every time you improve rank increase, your fans will get new mythic abilities, still mythic feats. If you're going to follow this choice will greatly affect the events. However, no matter what reason you choose the path, the aesthetic preferences, remember there are no wrong choices. Okay, so we get you. This is for. I can't remember who this is for. But you know, we'll do that later. We'll do this later. Let's loot this and let's leave first. His voice makes you think of the sponge back. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. This also isn't bullshit. It's called mythic powers, man.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes.
Whenever you...
The heart is packed. Have you considered mixing this little shindig, Beth?
When Nevia reaches the long table that your party's gathered around, she heavily flops onto the bench and hands out the tankards of beer.
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Kenabres. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's falling. But the people deserve to celebrate. And he deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendev.
We did it together.
But someone did more than the rest of us. Don't deny your achievements. There will always be plenty of miserable folk only too happy to tear you down.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Kenabres. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable.
Comes a cheerful voice of someone sitting at the table from the far corner.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
We need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Well, a couple perhaps.
Here's the mirthful voice that joined in before.
Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
Kenabres looks at the end of the table the voice originated, and her eyes widen as if words trail off.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone, and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unshowy finery raises her eyebrows.
Your Majesty. Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
The woman raises from her seat, approaches you, and holds out her hand. It's an honor, Your Majesty.
And for me also. So, this is what he looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Kenabres, recovering from the shock, bolts to her feet.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Kenabres will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join the celebrations, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new hero all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We all need to get some rest.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Deskari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Kenabres' Crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night. I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Keonin, and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now allow me to devote some time to the hero of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you, especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Kenabres. Now, what are we drinking?
Whoop whoop!
The fires of Kenabres have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
He is indeed a tool, isn't he?
Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Kenabres. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Godfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Kenabres, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
The Dark Glow and Siphonage, which is significantly better than Radiance. I am not using that. Fuck off. You leave my Radiance alone, game. Commander, please allow me to join you while we inspect our camp. What the fuck?
I will not.
It will not let me select fucking... Why are you not letting me select the one I want, game? Anyway, night, Bob. Have a good night, man. Why am I not able to pick the fucking Angel Mythic path? Must admit, that's a very weird one. Well, we're going to be ending the stream in a moment. Delete that. 3. Do a quick reload to see if the game's just being a bit stupid. What the fuck? That's very weird that I can't select the mythic path that I'm meant to be doing. And given that I chose all the right decisions for it, as far as I know. But you know what, guys? I will figure that out in the next stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Which will be whenever. The best thing to do is follow me on Discord, and then, you know, you'll probably find out sooner. But I'll see you guys in the next one.